Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general collective reading. It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how this resonates for you, all right? Where on your timeline this fits. So let's see, what do you guys need to know right now? What's going on in the collective energy? That felt a bit difficult. The Queen of Swords at the bottom. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. So there's no new beginning, or something feels risky. Somebody doesn't want to jump into something. Something feels risky. A job, a collaboration, working on something, a career, mastery, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. Let's see what this is about. Why is the Fool in reverse here? The Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. All right, so someone here has a choice to make, or somebody is deciding how to move forward, but somebody communicating something, the Hierophant, communicating something to a Hierophant feels risky, or somebody made this choice in the past. Okay, we're gonna have to see what this is and clarify some more. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? The Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, and Temperance in reverse. This has to do with a message or somebody communicating something about a betrayal, an ultimate betrayal. Temperance in reverse, something is imbalanced, or somebody feels like some sort of impatience. I feel like there's someone here that wants to do something, okay? And I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone else. They are thinking about doing something, but this person knows that this is risky, but they're coming from a place of feeling impatient. Like, it's giving me, they feel like they're running out of time. Communicating something to a Hierophant. So I feel like they're not coming from the best place. Okay, let's see. Why is the Lovers here? The Lovers in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this has to do with a breakup and a fight, an argument, a conflict between a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands in reverse over a relationship, over a breakup. Okay, what's the Six of Pentacles? The Sun, the Fool. So did they already do this, or is this a plan? It has to do with them trying to defend something here, or block something with a gift, an offering, a blessing, an investment. Something being given to someone, somebody receiving something. Okay, hold on. You're gonna have to tell me if this is past or if this is future. Tell me more about the Fool in reverse. The Page of Swords. Yeah, it's some sort of communication. All right. What's that? Fool in reverse. An ending is bringing a new beginning. Growth, change, liberation, transition, a coffin. Someone is not heartbroken. Someone is not grieving, mourning over an ending. Somebody is not sad about a breakup. Somebody is not grieving an ending. Hold on. What is this about? A main male. Okay. A main male. What is this Hierophant here? A journey. Somebody taking a journey. Somebody traveling. Somebody moving forward. Somebody taking a journey. Thinking about it. So this is a plan, all right? So they're thinking about this. A main male is thinking about taking a journey. But this is a risk. This is a stupid risk. This is reckless, careless, and foolish. This is risky. What is it they want to communicate to the Hierophant? The Hermit. The Six of Cups. Okay, so this is something that they did in the past. So in the past, they communicated something to a Hierophant, to someone with an authority title, or somebody with a title, somebody that works for an institution, maybe. But this was risky. This was a risk. Who is this Hierophant? It's an occupation. It has something to do with a job. Did you hear that? And I just got IRS in my head. Okay. So maybe this has something to do with taxes. All right. They made this choice. Okay, so they had a choice. And in the past, they decided to... The Hermit is giving me a fake identity. So this could be like a stolen identity. They could have stolen your identity. They could have stolen someone else's identity. They could have pretended to be someone that they're not. And they made a stupid decision to communicate something as the Hermit. So as a cloaked individual with a cloak on, hiding their identity possibly, to communicate to a Hierophant, an institution that deals with job and business, all right? Or they could have pretended to be someone that has a title, like a tax accountant, maybe, okay? Did you see that? Okay. Is that what this is? Something that they're bound to. I mean, it says wedding rings. Maybe it's about a wedding, but I don't really feel that. Something is now everlasting. Something is wedding ring. Something is bound to something. They wanted to bind something to you, maybe eternally, forever. Tell me more about this Hierophant here and occupation. Yeah, it is. It's definitely a binding contract, okay? High Priestess. It's definitely business, binding contract, maybe even a legal contract. It's a binding. And the High Priestess, yeah, that's what they tried to do. And they did this to try and get themselves out of some sort of an entrapment, okay? So this is giving me forged documents, definitely. Forged documents, identity fraud, legal documents, sending these over maybe even to the IRS or a tax accountant or some sort of an institution. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. That was stupid. That just sealed the fate for this group of people. Sealed their fate. Or it's divine timing for this group of people here, okay? What did they do? A marriage is something binding. I don't really feel like this is an actual marriage. I feel like this has something to do with a binding. With a binding of some sorts. A contract. Yeah, it's the courthouse. It's a contract. A courthouse marriage? Or is it a marriage? I'm not sure. Is this a marriage or is it about money. What is this about? It's a binding, 10 of Swords. It's an ultimate betrayal. Is it a binding contract? This has to do with somebody feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, insecure. This is not a wish fulfillment. Somebody wanting victory and success. Should I make this a crime hour? Now I'm curious. Is this about taxes or marriage? Could be both. Okay. An ultimate betrayal. The Queen of Swords in reverse has been working on something, investing into something, putting a lot of time and effort into something here, and they can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves for something that they've done. Okay, what have they done? What is it? Oh, you know, just the usual, wearing a mask. Okay, it's definitely identity fraud. I feel that. It's definitely a stolen identity, or someone pretending to be you, wearing a mask, being a copycat in some sort of way, identity fraud. That's what this is. So what is this with work here, or this Eight of Pentacles? A Queen of Swords in reverse. And a bad collaboration, okay? They can't find a solution to something that they did with a Queen of Swords in reverse. And this has to do with a job, a business, or a plan. Okay. Tell me about this Queen of Swords in reverse, what they did here. This plan or this business or this job. Thoughts. Something that they thought of. Or again, look, a man is thinking about this picture of a woman. It's giving me identity fraud, and it's also giving me documents. Like written documents. It's giving me identity fraud with documents, okay? And they were not concerned about this. They were not concerned about this, okay? What else do I need to know? That they're under judgment. They were not concerned. They should have been, though, okay? Because they had really poor judgment. But now they're under judgment because they made a horrible judgment call with that one, okay? A horrible judgment call. What's this betrayal here? Ultimate betrayal. Paradise. Expansion, joy, playfulness. One is enjoying each other. Paradise. Communicating something about a betrayal. An ultimate betrayal has to do with paradise. Stabbed in the back. Someone being shockingly attacked. Somebody being stabbed in the back, being deceived, attacked in paradise. Okay, so this could have something to do with vacation. Oh, somebody taking a journey, right? Okay, so something about a journey, something about traveling, going on vacation maybe. Somebody being attacked on vacation or on the beach in paradise. Why do they feel like, what's this with the Temperance reverse? Not enough. Jealousy, frustrated in a relationship, lacking confidence. They can't heal something now. They can't balance something out when it comes to someone being jealous or feeling insecure. What's that about? They're in despair because they're going to get exposed. Something here was a crime. Something was a crime. Something was illegal. They're in despair because they're getting exposed and they feel like they're running out of time and there's something that they can't heal. There's something that they can't fix. So a fight about a breakup, okay? A fight breaking out about a breakup. Somebody getting attacked, some sort of a violent confrontation, someone getting attacked out of jealousy or insecurity, a breakup. But this also has to do with the Six of Pentacles and the truth coming out about some sort of money, somebody getting money for something. They're trying to block this from coming out. So they definitely did something fraudulent with money. They definitely committed some sort of a crime here. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, 6, 7. They definitely committed a crime with money or with fraudulent documents to cover up some sort of a money trail. And they're also freaking out about a Queen of Swords in reverse who could be a copycat, who could have stolen your identity as a body double, and something they did with this person involving a marriage, or this has to do with an institution of some sorts, contracts. Oh yeah, this one's really messy. This is really messy, okay. It's a Queen of Swords in reverse is trying to get out of something, and I'm pretty sure this person is a body double. This person is a copycat, okay? And they did something super stupid, super foolish here. Tell me more about that, this stupid risk that they took here. Oh, it comes out again in reverse. I can't make it up. Look, the Fool in reverse. They did something super risky, super stupid, super foolish and reckless with a King of Pentacles, okay? They switched something around, or they tried to, or they tried to steal someone's identity. They tried to switch something around, maybe even documents. They don't want this to come out. Oh my God, the money is going to backfire on them. Oh, they tried to stop something from coming to light, but the money trail or something about a payment is about to backfire on them, okay? So tell me more about this fight here, this argument with a Queen of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Pentacles. Photographs, documents, signatures. Look at that. It's either photographs or it's a document with a signature on it, all right? And a video. And a video. It's a tape or it's an audio tape. This is evidence. This is either a videotape or an audio tape, a cassette, and it's some sort of photographs or documents and signatures. Oh man, they've been doing a lot of, and you want to know what I feel like both of it is? Okay, so this cassette, I feel like for one, there's a real cassette or there's a real tape, and then there's one with a body double, doppelganger, catfish, copycat on it. Then there's a real document, and then there's one that they fabricated and forged a signature on, all right? And they don't want the truth to come out about this. This is what they're trying to cover up right now. They're trying to cover up a tape, I'm pretty sure it's a copycat on it, where they tried to set you up with a person pretending to be you. Then they forged a document and forged a signature on it. And this is what they're trying to avoid. This is what they don't want coming to light. So what the hell did they do, huh? With this money here, Six of Pentacles. It has to do with losing a child or losing innocence, not being innocent. Okay. A message of concern. Somebody's getting a message of concern here, okay? About a marriage. A message of concern about a marriage? What do you mean, a marriage? What marriage? Whose marriage is this? What marriage or what contract? This has to do with people working together with a King of Cups in reverse and a death, a permanent ending, something being over completely, or a death of some sorts, working together with a King of Cups in the reverse. Oh, this is what they're planning here, or this is something that they planned. 6, 7. Didn't I just say those two numbers? 6, 7. And it comes out again, 6, 7. Okay, so they're about to lose. They're about to be defeated here. They're about to have a fall from grace. This is about to be an epic fail. Epic. All right? Epic failure. What they do. What's the epic fail? The King of Wands. It's about to be an epic fail for them. All right, okay, because now somebody is going to take action here, or somebody tried taking action on something. Okay, an Emperor. What's this? A wealthy man in reverse. They did something corrupt with money. They did something corrupt with money. And now they're concerned. Now they're concerned about their epic fail. Oh, with a job. Oh, no way. What did they do with a job? I'm going to make this a crime reading, guys. Hold on. Okay, and tell me about this stupid risk that they took here. The Fool in reverse. With text messages, or with a message, they're trying to cover something up here with F. They're trying to cover up some sort of text messages here, F. This is a RICO crime. Look at this. This is a RICO crime, okay? Yeah, that's what it feels like too. So this has to do with UK cocaine. Cocaine from the UK, okay? But you're protected by angels from someone on the East Coast, or something that happened on the East Coast, okay? Maybe it's this attack in paradise, right? That's the sign or the message, all right? Or their cover up, or they're using text messages to try and cover something up about something that happened on vacation or in paradise. All right, something on the East Coast. All right. That's what they're trying to use to cover something up here, these text messages. And something about being a prosty, okay? And the mail. This has to do with somebody moving out because of a mental illness, and the mail, MMM. MMM, mail. MMM. Something about a child in the reverse. Somebody being attacked. So you want to know what this is giving me again? These readings about somebody trying to lie and claim that you attacked someone or you got in a fight with someone, and like a fist fight with someone, and that because of this, they lost a child because of you, okay? That's what this is giving me again. And they're using some sort of text messages here to try and cover this up because they created a fake tape with a Queen of Swords in reverse, who's a copycat doppelganger, okay, to make it look like it's you in this. And what they're using to cover this up is some sort of text messages or something from the East Coast. And that's how they thought they could get away with this, all right? Trust fund deal. That was the deal for the trust fund. Okay. And maybe someone's name starts with the letter M. And now that's the song, there's a song playing in my head now. You know the song Mary on a Cross from the TikTok or the Instagram reels? Yeah, that song is playing in my mind now. Mary on a cross. Okay. What's this that they communicated to this Hierophant? Or is that just about forged signature? I called it. I called it. I said it. Forged signature, okay? Hospital. Forged signature and something about the hospital, going to the hospital, okay? A wife. Oh, a marriage, okay? A wife. So they went all out, man. They went all out. Now I see what this is here. This King of Cups in reverse and a death, okay? Everybody working together. So basically, this ties back in with all the readings about someone trying to set you up for murder by claiming that you unalived an unborn child during a fight. A forged signature. Somebody claiming that they are a wife that lost a child because of you in a fight. Okay, yeah, okay, that's this again. So, trying to switch something around here. This King of Cups in reverse, all right? Now, tell me about this Queen of Swords in reverse, this copycat doppelganger. Text messages, trust fund. Text messages. With the UK, F. UK. FUK. FU, okay. What did I called it? I'm telling you. Fake profile, catfish. I told you, Queen of Swords in reverse is a catfish copycat doppelganger pretending to be you. And they bribed someone here, or they got bribed money to do this, all right? To be a catfish copycat with text messages. N. Pictures. Using your pictures, or something like that. Something about a store, being an employee, okay? This person is possessed by a demon. Or they have opioids and an accidental death. This person might have tried to cause you an accidental death through opioids, or they wanted to make your death look like an accident. Okay, let's be real. This would have not been an accidental death. They wanted to make it look accidental. All right. If anything. P. Power of attorney. Warning. They're getting a warning now for P. What do you mean a warning for P? What is that? No. Never mind. No. Offer. No. Why are you saying no? Good news for a gang member. No good news for a gang member. 4 letters. Gang, news. Gang, good news. All those words have 4 letters. Addiction. Scam. Something with 4 letters. Scam. They wanted to try and bind something to you because of an addiction. They wanted to bind something to you with an addiction. Yeah, so they wanted to make it look like you have what? An opioid addiction? Four letters. L and manipulation. Okay, so the first thing that popped in my head is like, hold on. RL, undercover, a violent crime with a Russian. Russia, a violent crime, undercover. Wait, what are you trying to say with the 4 letters? That somebody was not in bad health, or you're not in bad health, you're not addicted to drugs, you're not a drug addict. Adjudication, something about a judge, a lawyer. Wait a minute, do you want me to say out loud what I just got with the 4 letters, or? Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups. This has to do with someone getting hurt. I mean, this could be like putting a pill in someone's drink. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, right? Or this has to do again with like a baby, okay? Or a new beginning. The Devil, someone being angry, or it's about drugs. It could be both. Then this has to do with something that a Queen of Pentacles in reverse said about someone being jealous, angry, vengeful, or something about being crazy, being obsessed, crazy. The Hermit in reverse. Why are you... Okay, so what's the 4 letters then? A Virgo? What is the 4 letters about then? It's about a Knight of Pentacles. Somebody can't see into the future, or somebody's future being blocked, or... Jail or prison. Again, 4 letters. Google search a judge. Google search a judge. Look, okay, so I'm going to say it because the first thing that popped in my head with the 4 letters was, you know how like college campuses are like UCLA, SJSU, what else is there? Especially in California, they always have like 4 letters, right? San Luis Obispo, what's that one? Something university, right? SBSU, yeah, it's like 4 letters in a college campus. That's the first thing that popped in my head, okay? So maybe this has something to do with that. College, like look, SC, SCSU, SJSU, UCLA, like something like that maybe, okay? Like a college campus. Because with adjudication coming out again, it was like giving me like the J-U, right? I don't know. Okay, what else? No. No, never mind. No. Okay. Jail or prison. No, it is 4 letters, but no. F. Warning. This is a warning about F. Case files. No, this is a warning about some sort of case files. Tarot. VL. VL. Wi-Fi. 4 letters. Then why are you saying no? Food or drinks? K. Because of some sort of a report that was made. Because somebody tried to report something about inheritance. Or is this, again, is it like opioids, opiates, like a report about heroin? A report about opioids? This is giving me an opioid? Okay, why is that coming out? Because of a hitman. And a secret relationship. Because somebody tried to put something in your food or your drinks to take you out because of a secret relationship. And they falsified and fabricated a document with a forged signature on it. SH, B, SH and B, SB, SHB. Okay. B again. C. Water. Water. BC. BCHS. Isn't that a bank? UK bank. UK bank. And opioids. No. Why do you keep saying no? Pictures, because of pictures with an addiction. No, no addiction, pictures. No addiction, pictures. What the fuck are you trying to say? Something about a catfish. UK, yo, UK catfish. Somebody pretending to be you, a catfish, and the UK, and someone being an employee at a store. What? This has to do with a digital footprint of an offshore account. Okay, so there's a digital footprint here with an offshore account. And I feel like this has to do with a bank account or some sort of an account And there's a catfish here that's trying to tie something to you because of an addiction, or they try to say you have an addiction, okay? Or they try to kill you with drugs and make it look like an addiction. Oh. Cyber stalking, running away. Somebody is trying to run away from some sort of cyber stalking. Eviction, getting evicted to keep something a secret. Trying to keep something a secret about someone getting evicted and running away. What the hell? In Europe, innocent, a lawsuit and antibiotics. Somebody is trying to make themselves look innocent with a lawsuit. A weapon, because of a weapon. This has to do with an IP address and C, someone's IP address. They're trying to make themselves look innocent because of an IP address. The IP address of what? A digital footprint. The IP address of a narcissist. Okay. With an attack. Saying that somebody was drunk at the bar or drunk at the club. That somebody was drunk at a bar, drunk at a club, and got attacked, or somebody got attacked because someone was drunk. They're trying to cover up a narcissist IP address, a narcissist connection and digital footprint to an offshore account. By saying that there was an attack while someone was drunk. But this is just gossip and slander because of something on the phone. Yeah, somebody being intoxicated. Something about being intoxicated or being drunk. F. Okay. What the hell is VL? Okay, wait. So what is going on here? So a message about someone getting attacked because of what a Queen of Swords in reverse was working on. So what were they working on? What is that? Working on a plan to say that someone was attacked. But what does that have to do with the UK? It has to do with text, calls, and emails. All right. Text, calls, emails, conversations, and messages about somebody not loving someone. Or a breakup? A breakup. Text, calls, and emails about a breakup and a fight. It has to do with the metadata, okay? Somebody spelling, the spelling of something, spell work, selling, or again, 4 letters, metadata. B, water, something by the water, okay? Offshore account, water, shore, beach, B for beach. Something about the beach. Something about the East Coast, beach. All right. Number 2, choice. This has to do with 2 things, 2 choices. 2 choices, 2 things. The beach, the water, the shore, the East Coast, beach. 4 letters, a trap, money laundering. A money laundering trap. Somebody sold their soul here, surveillance. Again, 4 letters, sold, soul. Surveillance of something with 4 letters. What the hell? Debt. Another one with 4 letters, debt. You're driving me crazy. Game over, 4 letters, 4 letters. Third eye. Okay, so you know what this is. Wherever you are listening with your third eye. Something with 4 letters. I feel like it's a name. It's a name with 4 letters. It has to do with a fight that happened, maybe even on a beach, okay, or something on the shore, something about the East Coast. Game over, because this has to do with a breakup maybe, or somebody losing a child, all right, a fight. Okay, so why is that so important here? What's the 6 of Pentacles? W or M. M. Mariana Cross, right? The choice B. A choice. MB. The choice that someone made with MB. Oh. Right? MB. Okay. Debt. 4 letters. The choice that they made with this. West Coast. West Coast. Okay? This is a projection of somebody trying to support someone. A device. This has to do with a device that was invaded, all right? So these people are invading your privacy with a device, or maybe even with hacking, okay? So they're hacking your shit, invading your privacy with a device, and they're using hacked text messages, hacked pictures, hacked photos, whatever it is, to project a narrative onto you, or to create a whole fake narrative of shit that never happens, okay? A will, again, death. To make it look like there was a death, all right? Will. 4 letters. And it has to do with someone traveling. Has to do with someone traveling or going on vacation, all right? And an investigation with bacteria, virus, or mold. So a sickness, an illness, maybe it's like malware, all right, or a computer virus, or it's just mold. Again, 4 letters and M. And a hotel. Because there's a footprint, a digital footprint to a relationship at a hotel. All right. And this is somebody that's trying to keep something a secret here with a lawsuit in Europe, all right? And they're trying to run away and get away with the cyber stalking on a phone. Okay, so closing words then for this. Anything else we need to know? Nope, that's it. Two of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Now the truth comes out about a Queen of Pentacles, or everybody's going to see something clearly about a Queen of Pentacles. There's no confusion here. There's no illusion here. They can't create an illusion or confusion or stalemate or nothing. Okay, what's that? Oh, trying to create an alibi. Trying to create an alibi. Using your identity. Using your identity or someone's identity with 4 letters. Money laundering. M. Surveillance. Surveillance of the money. They need an alibi because some sort of identity is under surveillance or money is under surveillance or offshore account. 2. Jurisdiction video. How they tried to change the jurisdiction of something with a video. A video with a fake copycat in it. With your doppelganger in it. That's how they try to change the jurisdiction with a video. This has to do with an affidavit, a sworn testimony, an affidavit and a phone call and something on a phone. So they used text messages and they used a video and they lied about this, or they lied about when it happened, where it happened, how it happened. They lied about something being you. They lied about this person allegedly being you, but stealing your identity. All right, so what else? And this all ties in with some sort of street drugs, apparently, okay? And something on a camera with tax evasion. Something on a camera. A camera, huh? Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope this helps. Let's just see who's involved in this, maybe. September. Cancer, July, a Gemini, a Virgo. Okay, so we have a September Virgo here. And an Aries and November. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.